Welcome to another episode of Kitchen Table Gist, where the gist is always hot and the stories are always real. I'm your host, Abba, and today we have a fantastic guest with us. He is known as Igeola H. Nojeem. He's a sports agent and he runs a sports consultancy firm. He also speaks 12 languages. Please welcome to the show, Igeola. Welcome!
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Welcome to the table. You're happy to be here?
Happy to be here.
Thank you so much. That's fantastic. Right. So I know I briefly introduced you to our guest, but I want you to look at our guest and look at our audience and tell them exactly who you are, what you do, and why they should tune in today.
Okay, my name is Igeola Nojeem, originally from Nigeria, currently based in the UK, but by nationality, I'm a Chilean. Yeah, because I used to live in South America, of which I work in some institute as well that has to do with education as well as sport. I'm into sports business. I work with footballers, I work with boxers, and I work with basketball players as well. Anything that has to do with football, I'm into it. Also, I run a business that has to do with introducing different people from different continents concerning businesses. So, it's nice to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was a really good introduction, because I know you as a sports agent, but I didn't know that you had other businesses that you do. So this is really good. Now, I want us to get into the full gist, But first of all, you mentioned Chile. Yeah? Can you talk to us a little bit more about that? So you're originally from Nigeria. How did you find yourself in Chile?
Well, I can say it's a long story. And I was in Kenya. I was in Dubai. From Dubai, I moved to Kenya when there was problems with immigrant visa. So from Kenya, I find myself going to Ecuador. So when I was in Ecuador, I opened my own business in Ecuador. But because of the environment, moreover, in Ecuador, people spend US dollars over there in Ecuador. It's more or less like American.
Okay.
But it was difficult because in terms of living, and I realized that it's not the best place for me. Then I was in school in Ecuador as well.
Okay.
Because you have to learn the language. You have to speak Spanish as well. So I was schooling and I was learning how to speak Spanish.
Right.
So it got to a point, my business was not doing well.
What business was that?
I used to have a boutique.
Okay.
For men and women.
Clothing?
No, we call it boutique when anything has to do with barbing, that has to do with, we call it
boutique. I see.
We call it boutique. That has to do with nails, weave-on,
beauty things.
Beauty things.
Yeah.
We call it boutique.
Okay.
So, and I also have a small shop for waxing, for women, for men. So I have about 18 staff.
Wow.
That works under me. And it's very easy for me to operate there because back home in Nigeria then, I used to work with my sister. She has a very big shop selling women. And I used to go to China to get her all these products.
Okay.
So I know
much about it.
So it was very easy for me to operate the business in Ecuador. So it also, now that I'm paying my staff, we are on 50-50.
Right.
I own the
space. They find their clients.
They find their own client, and it's 50-50 because I was the one paying for the electricity, the shops, and all the equipment was imported from China.
I see.
So they work for me, and I realized that it's got to a point, Ecuador is a country that is not really encourage, foreigners. So I realized that I just have to leave. At the end of the day, I sold my business.
Right.
I sold my business and I moved to Chile. So when I got to Chile, or before I moved to Chile, I sat with some of my friends saying that I want to move to Chile. And they started saying to me, no, why do you want to go to Chile? You have a business here. Chile is very far away. I said, if you can survive in Nigeria, you can survive anywhere. So far you know what you really want to do. So I got to Chile and I tried to get jobs. It was difficult for me to get a job in Chile. Very, very difficult because you have to speak Spanish.
Oh, so they speak Spanish in Chile.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this part is going to be interesting. I tried to get a job because I love to work. I love office job. Because back home then in Nigeria, I used to work in the bank. Yes, I work Express Mortgage Bank.
Okay.
So I'm used to white collar. I'm used to
White collar jobs.
White collar job.
Yeah.
I don't like anything that has to do with energy. I love something to work with my brain, and you know. So I'm used
Soft life gang.
soft life. Yeah, I love that because when I was working in the bank, you know, I realized that it's not. It's you have to love what you are doing. I have some other job I can do. I can make money, but I realize that just like when
the passion is not there.
So now, just like football, I used to be a football player.
Right.
So let me continue.
Okay.
So I used to dress in suit. People started looking at me in Chile. Then I was the only black man in that city.
What?
If you go to Google my name, you will realize my activities with the Chilean government. I'm so much involved because when I came to Chile, I was surprised. I'm expecting to see Nigeria.
No.
I couldn't find nobody. So I now look at myself that I'm going to do something different. So I went to look for a job because I've tried. I went to the local government to look for a job. They said they would have loved to give me the job, but I don't speak the language. And people don't speak English as well. I said I can try, you know, because when I was in Ecuador, I went to school there, but it can never be the same. You have to be in the midst of people to speak. You can't go to school to learn any language.
No.
You have to be in that environment where you look at your back, you speak. So
yeah, you get used to it
easily. So at the end of the day, I met a guy that worked at the filling station, and I said I'm looking for a job. He now directed me to meet one old woman, and the woman saw the way I dressed. He said, "You can't do this job because this is like a construction work." I said, "Yes, well, I've tried many places." She now said she will give me a contract, but I won't work. I can just be helping them to be taking, like in charge of logistic.
Right.
If they need cement, they need this. He said, because I don't look like someone that can
do the manual labor.
So you don't look at it and you look decent. I said, thank you, ma. So after 3 days, I came to work. He now said, you know what? Since you can speak English, I know university is like institute.
Yes.
Maybe if I can take you there, they can try to give you a job, maybe at the English department. And I said, no problem. So she has to call to make an appointment with them. So definitely I went there she took me there, and I got to the institute, and a guy called Sebastian looked at me. He said, I have a very good short distance. So he likes me, blah, blah. So I saying that. But the problem is, you cannot work here. Even though you want to work at the English department, you should be able to speak Spanish
still.
because you're going to be dealing with students as well. And most students, they need both English and Spanish. So you should be able to say, we are sorry that we can't give you a job. You know, so, but I love that environment. It's very beautiful institute, very, you know, I said, this is exactly what I'm looking for. So Juma said, you know what, let's be continue trying. So the moment we went out from the institute, I saw Direct TV. I said, Direct TV is a American company, and we went to that company. We saw the receptionist, and she introduced me to the boss. And the boss said to me, I can speak English because I used to live in America. But for the fact that, you know, you are a man of color, he didn't call me a black, you know, the respect, you know, say you are a man of color, maybe you can attract customer while you are working with us. So he now said, first thing you'll be doing, you'll be going out with the van when they are going to install the satellite. So from there you'll be giving them
flyers
for them to come and
sign up. Okay.
I said, thank you very much, sir. He said, okay, resume on Monday. Just like that. I resumed there. You know, secondly, I don't like uniform. I don't like working uniform. You know? So they gave me uniform, they gave me cap, gave me everything. So I started going. From there, my English started improving because I was the only African guy, only foreigner in that company, and mostly girls. I work with ladies because they are also in charge of marketing. So from there, I started picking up, and they liked me because I was very hardworking. Anyway, because I don't have any commitment. So on Sunday, some technician will call me, oh,
we're going out on this time.
Would you like to come with us to another city? Because we travel all over Chile. What am I doing at home? I'm alone. I started traveling with them from there. And you know, the driver that they can't even speak English.
You taught him English?
You know, they don't like, they will tell you they don't want to speak English. You know, to them it's like insult. To some of them, yes, it's like insult. So the driver said to me, don't worry. This Spanish, you speak it, then you'll be fluently. So we started, you know, and they liked me a lot. You know, from there, my English getting better, and my Spanish getting better. So after 2.5 years working with them, I realized that I have tried. I can see that my Spanish has improved. What can I do now? Let me go back to that school. So on getting to that school, the same guy, Sebastian, was there. And the new boss, they have a new boss called Roberto. I used to call him Godfather. Because when Sebastian came and he started speaking Spanish, he said, I said, I love this environment. I love anything that has to do with education. I love this environment and you know, in me, I have a target that I want to know good people, I want to mix with people. Because when you are working at the university, you know so many people that come here to study, maybe they want to do one course or the other. I love to mix with people. So, he now said to me that, you now speak Spanish? I said, yes. He said, now we have a new boss. Let me introduce you to him. He now took me to Roberto. Roberto said to me, he doesn't speak good English, but he understood. He now said to me, give me a contract, which is they just give me but I have not resigned
from the other one. So wait, so let me understand. So you went to this institute back, they gave you a contract as what?
To work at the Department of English.
Okay, as what? Doing what there?
I mean, you know, in our institute we have English because mostly people are investing in English language. So like someone that we be registered there.
Okay, I
Be
see
in
what
charge
you
of that
mean.
in department of like let them know the impact, the importance of English.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
not an English department.
So like an English is language ambassador for the institute.
For the institute.
Yes.
So they create that avenue
Yes.
because I can't teach Spanish. And they have in that institute we have people from America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. They also came like exchange program just for them to speak Spanish. So they end up giving them a job, like a part-time job. So they are originally English speaking countries. So me, I'm just to motivate that I'm from Africa, and if I can speak English, they can speak. So I'm in charge of registration.
Right.
In charge of registration, and also to like how would I say this in English? I mean, anything that has to do with English department, I work for them.
You were there, okay. Right, so you didn't resign.
Yes, because even though I told my boss that helped me with that company in the direct TV, he said you don't need to resign. After 1-2 months, we don't see you, then we sack you. Then you can get your money back.
Benefits and everything.
I can get it back because if I resign, I'm going to lose my. So, but I should ask the institute not to register my contract with the government
yet
until I've been sacked over there. So when I was sacked, then
you were fully registered,
with them with the institute. So, but while I'm doing that, I'm still doing my football business.
That's what I wanted to say. I was going to say, okay, so you've done this other job for 2.5 years, which is sort of like marketing. You've pivoted to the institute where you are now an ambassador for English language within the department. Where was football in all of this?
Very good question. Very good question. You know, since I was in Nigeria, I've been doing my football. And I am kind of somebody. I am not a greedy fellow. I leave things for people to do for me once they give me report. I have an academy in Nigeria called the Global Soccer Academy.
Okay.
Which I help people that work for me to scout players for me. So while I'm doing that, I brought some players from Nigeria to Chile.
Right.
I brought Nigeria because while the Working Weeks Institute gave me a lot of opportunity to have my own office, to also use it as my own business. Which I have access to computer, I have access to the phone, I can call some clubs, and this and that. That is because sometimes I do go to work on Saturday and Sunday because there's no commitment. And as a staff in that institute, I can come in
and go out
at any time. Sometimes I used to leave the office around 10, 11 o'clock in the night.
Wow.
That was the opportunity, and that was what motivated me to work there because I love to work in an office. And they gave me my own office that suit me. So what I just have to do is just to, calm down, make it, because there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
The contract is about to end and you're still building. That's just one instance. There's another boy too. That one is even very close to my area in Lagos. Among all the boys, he was the only one that was, I can say, very close to me. He also is in life. I have seen an agent that sold his car, his houses,
to support
players. But today, they are nobody. Because that is why sometimes you don't have to do a business because of money. Do it for a passion. But if you do it for a passion, if there is any problem, you quickly overcome it.
Yeah.
It won't be an heart attack. People have died.
Out of disappointment.
And the players don't care.
Okay. I want us to take it back a little bit. So you are in Chile, you sorted out the issue with the new boss, but you were running your football thing. How did you move your football business from Chile? How did you find yourself in the UK?
Actually, I've been coming to UK since 2017.
Okay.
2016, 17. So that is when I got a place now, my wife.
Okay.
So
I knew a woman had to be involved. It's only a woman that will make a man relocate.
yes, you know, and but because I used to go to America before, I realized that if I want to settle now, it's better for me to settle in a place that's very close to Africa. Chile is the end of the world.
It's far.
Far.
Oh, wow.
19 hours on the flight.
Oh, wow.
It's the end of the world.
Is it a tropical country or is it cold there?
It's cold.
It's very cold.
Very cold. They call it European in South America. And they have a very good economy. It is only Chilean passport that goes to anywhere in the world, America, Canada, without no visa.
Really?
I can wake up tomorrow and go to America.
You're out.
Many times I've been in America, I've been everywhere, you know, because their government is well organized. Everything works in Chile.
Wow.
Both medically, everything, infrastructure, and they have the best architect in the world.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Because of the earthquake,
that's a teaching moment for me.
Yeah. So I realized that, you know, let me try to base here because most of the football clubs, they are in Europe.
You're right.
You know, we have Europeans, we have the UK, which is number one in the world when it comes to football. So I don't move here to the UK, and since then I've been doing both the football, acting, and boxing. But I omitted some information how I got into acting.
Yes, so I was just going to say, tell us more about that. How did you get into acting?
As I've said, working with an institute exposed me to certain, you know.
Yeah.
So one day I was walking down, we went for lunch, you know, during the break time, we have it downtown that normally go and eat. So walking down, and this two old men, they just start me. Hello. He said they are movie director, they are movie producer.
Okay.
They said that they are shooting a scene. They have somebody they want to use, but they are looking for somebody like my kind of skin that looks like America. Though they have somebody they can create the stone. They know how to do it.
Yeah, but you rather just
look for somebody that is real like that. So I said, they expect to speak both English. Then I've been speaking English and Spanish. So then they said to me that if I'm interested, I said I don't have any idea. I'm acting movie, but naturally I think I'm good in it. And they just collect my telephone number, and I think because we are all on break, they are working somewhere. We met during
the lunch break.
You know, so they gave me the number, and I told them about my institute. So the second day they just came to the institute to look for me.
Okay.
Do you know what thing I love about them? I swear to God, the way they explain to me, for me to accept the role, because they want me to be a mafia, like a African mafia or American mafia or gangster. But the way they explain to me, inside me, I was very happy for them to come and look for me to be in their movie because the whole world is going to watch it. It's a very big movie, project. But the way they said, look, there's going to be insurance, safety, they told me everything. But we apologize to about 4 people. We apologize that we are not trying to paint a black man
in a negative light.
In a negative way. They are just trying to make the movie look real based on their storyline. I said, okay, no problem. And I was thinking it's something that is going to be like in a month's time, 2 months' time.
It was immediately.
After 3 days, they came with a contract.
Oh my God.
That was how I got to know how professional works. They gave me a contract before they gave me the script. And they told me, forget about the script. If you don't get it very well, we can shoot it 4, 5, 6, 7 times. You will get it. Just have the idea
of what you need to do.
What you need to do. You don't need to go. So they make it very easy for me. So I signed the contracts. In that office, my friends are, you want to be in the movie, you want to be in the movie, you want to be in the movie, because 1 or 2 staffs know those people. Yeah. Right after, they always appear on the TV. So we started the movie. And they make it very real. It was inside a very big ocean on the sea.
Wow.
Which I did very well. Which I have the intro. If you're glad to see, I can show you. So that's how I started. So the moment I did movie with those ones, other people came.
Wow. So how many movies would you say you've starred in now, so far?
In Chile, I can be about 7.
Oh, really?
But in Chile, they don't do it like putting it on the
out there the way.
They always show it first to make their money, and it takes
in the cinemas.
Cinema to make their money. So
okay.
And I did another 1 year in the UK as well.
Okay.
Which a lady got in touch with me because I used to on my face, if I post anything about my picture, my movie, she now contacted me that they would like to see if I can be in their movie as well. And a very big Indian actor is coming from
India.
They would like to use me again as mafia. Because most of the pictures they saw
is all you acting mafia roles.
And I'm very good at it.
Yeah.
And so I said no problem. And I was given a role to lead a group. Because in that movie too, we have people from Peru, from South America. They live here from Jamaica, from most people from Caribbean.
Yeah.
So they use me as their, as their boss. It has to do with human trafficking from one country, from Mexico to America. In Birmingham, there is a place called Movie Village.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, in Birmingham, there is a movie village. You think so? It's like if I want to cross, this Indian guy want to be bringing people from India, taking them from Mexico to America. So, being as a gangster, I own the forest.
I see. So they need to pay you for it
before they can
pass through.
I
see.
So sometimes we take their money, they won't go. We demand for another money.
I see.
So it was very interesting.
Oh, that's good. All right. So let's go back a bit into football. Yeah, we've talked about your startup in Chile. We've talked about your breakout into the movie industry. We've talked about your relocation to the UK. But how has your football business, you as an agent, how has that thrived in the UK? What have you done since you were settled in the UK in regards to football? Let's get into that a bit more.
Okay. When I came into the UK, trying to work my way up here in the UK, in the football, I tried to make a plan visiting some clubs.
Okay.
And I realized that it's not that easy because the old world, everybody want to play in the UK. Every players in the world, they want to play in the UK.
Cool.
It's not that easy. But because I've got the passport that opened the door for me,
You can go from place to place.
I can go from place to place. Belgium, Germany, Lithuania, France, my networking. But with the contact I've got in South America too, there are some players that want to play in the UK.
Yeah.
So some agents used to contact me. They've got the players that have this good CV that like to play in the UK. But in the UK, no English, nothing for you.
Not English is everything.
So you must pass English test. And most of these players coming from South America,
Because
even though they play for the national team, they are big, they can't speak, they cannot pass they cannot meet with the point. So I end up working with some agent taking players to Europe. Most of them, they must have made some contact in Europe. They just use me because I can understand their language. I can easily go and represent them, and I got some percentage.
I see.
So in terms of my own, I've took more than 30 players out of Africa to Europe, but most of them did not follow their career. They are just looking for easy life, just to care from Africa. But some of them, they made it, we do some business, they got married, some out of the football because of injury.
I see.
So it was recently when I've got some contacts in the UK, I was able to meet with some sport director, managers, presidents, and they told me it's only easy for them to help me if I can get the players with British passports. It's easy. But to get a visa to bring players from Africa,
It's too complicated.
it's too complicated, a lot, and they have to meet up some certain points. You have to be a national team player. You have to play for your country, maybe 20 caps. You have to do this. So, and to get such kind of player,
Yeah.
it's not that easy.
I see.
So, it was recently, I now reached out to some community, our boys that are born here.
Yeah.
Started meeting with them. I went to Manchester. Even some people said when they used to see me in Manchester, I look like Igbo. Because I approached some guys. They said they used to see me once. I said, oh, I'm in Nigeria. Whether I'm Igbo or Yoruba,
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. I'm in Nigeria. He said, well, you don't speak to us. Just, I said, because I only comes around for business. Then I was going from one training spot to another.
I know that.
Just to pick our boys, which have been trying to put them in clubs.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, so your other business that before we even go to your other business. So if somebody now is looking to get their child an agent, a football agent, and maybe they've come across this interview, they like what they've heard, they want to get in contact with you, how can they get in contact with you? And is there a process that you like for this to be done? Please look at our audience and tell them.
Actually, I'm always looking for players, but the kind of criteria we are looking for, we don't work with underage players. It has to be 18 years above. It has to be 18 years. And sometimes it can also be difficult to work with players' parents. Some parents will come to you when they are 16 or when they are 17, and you try to help their son packaging, mentoring. But if the player is very good, is a very good player, sometimes the club might come in to say that they are the one that want to introduce an agent to the boy. What can we do? the boy that you have been mentoring when he was 16, 17, and they gave me a scholarship into the club, and 18 years, we want to come in.
Yeah.
The club will say to the parents, before your child can proceed, for us to open a big opportunity for him, he must work with the club agents. That is where we have the difficulties. So,
But that can't be right, though. Why should a stipulation? I mean, today, do they write it inside of the contract? Is there an option, or you know what I mean? That they're saying we're not going to sign your son unless it comes with our agent, or
I've dealt with many. I've dealt with many cases like that. That a father want the son to work with an agent. The coach of the club said no, he has to work with his own agent. All these coaches you are seeing everywhere in any clubs, they are also working for an agent, because it was the agent that got them the job. So what they do is they plant their own
scout those boys as the foot players as well to their own
agents. So the job is not that easy. You can be a very good friend to any coach or to any club. It is only few or some of them will say, don't worry, we will help the boy, and with his agent and my agent or my agent can work together. I've been here now going to 10 years. It has been difficult to put the players in the team. Sometimes your players can be good, but maybe they need one player here and we have about 20, 50. So, and you are upcoming agent in the UK, you have a long way to go.
Yeah. So you are saying that not even only for the players, even for the agents as well, it's a bit difficult to break into that system. Yeah, because they already have their majority of those agents are already stationed and set up, and they are not moving. They too don't want to lose out. They don't want
because for them to get this job, to be a coach or a manager in any club, you must also follow their interest. And you know why some coaches are very difficult with players. That is why I always say to my players, be very humble if they open any opportunity for you, because the coach is not going nowhere. His salary is £5,000 or £10,000. You as a player, you are earning maybe 100,000, 200,000. So the person that is earning 5,000, 10,000, if you make any small mistake, you will finish your career.
So humility is key.
You have to. You have to. It's not only in football, in everywhere you go. If you want to rise, you have to learn how to
bring yourself down. Right. So it's very difficult to break into the football agent scene in the UK.
Very, very difficult. Not only in the UK, every part of
the world, or Europe.
Everywhere in Europe. Everywhere in Europe. I got some players in Europe to give them a platform. Once they are the permanent resident, then it's going to be easy for me to push them to England.
I see. Okay.
So this job, you can't just come into it and say you want to make money. It's a process.
You invest first.
You have to invest. As I've said, human beings are the most difficult people to manage.
Yeah.
So, what if you are managing a player now and suddenly got injured and can't play ball anymore?
Exactly.
Investment has gone.
That's it. You're right. So it's a high risk, high reward industry.
Yeah. And you can make a sale in 1 year, and that money you make can feed you for 3-4 years. And for 4 years, you may not even make
another penny. Interesting. Okay. So that's good. So if you're always looking for players, like you said, you prefer players about 18 years of age, preferably English speaking already. How can people reach you? Maybe there's a player now somewhere that wants to reach out to you. What's the best place to reach you? Is it your social media? What is your social media handle? Is it your website? How can people reach you? Please tell the audience.
Actually, we thank God today. Thank God for the media.
Yes.
For me, it's very easy to reach out to me on my Instagram, because not everybody that texts me or that message me, I'll be willing to respond to. If you message me on my Instagram, which is Nojeem H Igeola, that's my Instagram handle. Get in touch with me. You send me your CV, your number, and we ask my head to check the players out. Or if any player want to reach out with me, we have to arrange for a meeting with the parents, know the story of the boy. Because sometimes most parents, not all, they knew that their son has an uncle somewhere doing an agent.
But they will still come.
They will still come and meet you. But by the time you open the door,
then the uncle will show up.
The uncle will show up that, sorry, I have to speak my language.
No, it's fine, of course.
Because I've seen such kind of thing before. I've got a club for a boy, a very good contract for this boy, and suddenly it just appeared to me that Mr. Ola Amasheyu, the uncle in London just told me that he's an agent too.
Really? Where was the uncle in London when you were getting him a contract?
Because people just come to us and say they are gambling. Our job is gambling. Nobody we assure you I can get you a club. We are just pushing.
But do you get them to sign any paperwork that protects your interest?
Yeah. If they are underage, their parents have to sign like authorization. And if they are 18, that means they can sign a full contract. But I have two strategies. I have a company of which they will sign like my consultancy company, which I just started doing now.
Okay.
Because if you sign them as an agent, after 2 years, the contract finished. And they can decide that they don't want to renew again.
Yeah, true.
But if you sign with my company, which is a partnership to manage your career, that does not have ending.
I see.
Because no matter what the case may be, FIFA will always protect the player. You can never take a player to court and win. Because indirectly, it's your boss. It's one that is paying you.
You're working for that person.
You're working with that person. So if you now come to me now that, I'm a good player, blah, 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 sign a partnership with my company to get you a club. In my company, I have
an agent. Yeah.
So you'll be assigned to that. If you fuck up with that agent, my company sits down managing you.
So it's more of a management consultancy firm for the agents rather than for the players, rather than just agents to player.
If you go on my website, I have representatives all over the world. I just came back from Saudi Arabia. I have an Arab guy working with me. I have English guy working with me. I've got a very good friend in Scotland that works with me. I have guys that work in South America, in America, everywhere. They work with me. So maybe you come to me now that, I signed a partnership agreement with my company. So I'm now appoint an agent.
So you work with the person.
So if you now say tomorrow you don't want to work with that person, you are still under my money to it. Or else we have to go to court.
Yeah.
But some people, they are very clever. I have a boy, he's from Norway. Very good player. He left his agents. He wants to come and work with me. And I said to him, what I will not accept from anyone, I will not allow anybody to do it for another person. It was this man that brought you, that get to this level. Let me be your consultant under my company. See, work with this guy. He said, no, blah, 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 blah. I said, no, what will you do? He said, the man has agreed to give me a release because we can release players that I've done.
Yeah.
I said, but me, I'm not going to sign you as my agent, as my player. I will sign you as a business partner. That you are under my company to get you an agent to work for you because I'm the one that's indirectly I'm the agent.
I get you.
So you feeling with the agent, you remember maybe because some players, if you get them an offer, you agree, you give me so percentage. When they got to point of signing, you see a different face. A lot of agents go to court. A lot of agents, collapse.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is, so they've agreed a percentage with the agent. The agent has pushed to help you find a club.
Yeah.
You've got this deal on the table. You are supposed to give a certain percentage to the agent that have worked this deal. So what exactly is the issue? Why would they change?
Because when it comes to you, they are desperate. If you say, see what is happening between Ashake and Olamide, see what is happening between many of them. When people need help,
they do whatever. So, we've talked so much about your business as a sports manager, all the obstacles you've endured.
and I was even saying about what happened to me recently, a boxer.
Yes, you were talking about the boxer.
This one happened to me recently. When I traveled to America, it happened that I was in a very good relationship with Jeff Mayweather, which is his senior brother to Mayweather, Floyd. So, I link up with some big people, promoters. I'm a boxing promoter too. I'm a boxing manager too. I've got the license. So they respected me because I host them. I try to, promote myself, let them know who you are, what I've been doing, And luckily some of these guys also speak Spanish because America, some people speak Spanish, some people speak English. The second language in America is Spanish.
Okay.
So most Mexicans, so I was able to have a very good friend, and we've been communicating that I would like to send some boxers to America.
Okay.
Then I was trying to make some kind of competition back home in Nigeria then, but it never worked out. So I brought in 2 boxers from Nigeria. Things went off, they went back.
Okay.
So recently, a guy reached out to me to help him. He's a boxer. He said he used to have a manager, but he's no more with his manager. Okay, and I took his case up, and I tried to help him, invested in him. Along the line, it got to a point because I was once a victim of some boxers that ran away. So I asked him to sign a contract with different year just for me to protect myself because it's always difficult to get them in fights. You can be managing a boxer 1 year, 2 years, 3 years with no fights, but you have to be feeding them. So once they sign under your management,
you are responsible for them.
For them. So I gave him a different contract to be more, and he refused. Initially, before we got to that point, a friend that introduced him to me said to me that I know him, blah blah blah. He even said to my friend that he can even sign 100 years. So
All of a sudden,
I got him his passport. I look after him, but the only luck that God saved me, I didn't connect him with my direct contacts. but I still make a program for him to go and fight in Saudi Arabia. So my friend now called me. Ola, nǹkan tó bá wọn yẹn ṣe lọ́jọ́ yẹn, ó ti jẹ́ mi o, try to call the boy to compromise, to reduce the year of the contract, because what you have done for him now, they've registered him, he's going to Saudi to fight, and you did everything. I said, I have my own principle. The way the boy was talking to me on the phone, like Omota, because the moment they sent him an email, but I also made a mistake. Those emails they are sending to him should be coming to my own email. But simply because I trusted him, it was a friend that brought it to me. Let him be dealing with it. So, but my friend, he was one that introduced him to me. He wanted me to. He also is part of the deal. So far, I opened the door for this boy to go and fight in Saudi WBC. He now persuaded me to talk to him. Because of me, please talk to him. And now message him on Instagram, because I blocked him everywhere. I don't want to know anything about him. Because when he needed my help, he was crying. I was there. So when I started saying that we got to a point of contract, he started talking like all this arrogance. I said, God has used me to help. You know what my friends called me? You know my nickname? Semi-God. They call me Semi-God because I always lift people. I always, even though that thing is not possible, even though I cannot get it done, I will look for somebody that can do it. If you come to me with one thing, if I can't do it, I must look for. You must have seen in my attitude. I must look for somebody one way or the other that can do it. So when they start saying Semi-God, if you are Semi-God, then you just somebody now, he's supposed to listen to you. The boy now is going to Saudi with your contact, with everything. I said, God has just used me. Maybe I'm just like an angel. Okay, I will call him. Because he also wants some cuts. Because he was one that brought him to me as a middleman. So I now called this boy. I said, now that everything has gone, you have been selected, you'll be going. My friend, the English guy, the American guy that gave me the contact told me you'll be coming down. Kí lè bá mi sọ? Ṣé o pé kí n kàn fún ìfọ̀mọ́ ní tì ní? Ìpè kí ni? Mo ti lọ sáìdì pọ̀ mí o. Èmi ti lọ síbò mí o, mo ì bá yí ṣe náà kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ní àwọn tó lọ síbẹ̀, the people you are now talking about now, did you know how you got your passport? I did a passport for you. Did you know how you get this link? Who sent you the link? I traveled to America to get to know these people that gave me this link. There is always a way to medical. I want to know medical 100,000. The money I've given to you is more than what you are talking about now. He started talking like hooligans, like want to fight me. That's why I was scared about this word. A boy that can call my phone 1 million or if you go to my Instagram, my Facebook, good boss. The moment he saw the green light, it changed. So my friend now called me that I made a mistake. Accept your mistake. The boy make his own mistake. But please try to still work with him. And I asked my friend, I built a house for myself. Some people came and been living inside. They shared all the benefits. So now coming again to open all my contacts.
Never.
For him to take to. He now say, I said, look, this guy has done something that I forgive him, but I cannot forget. He now brought his father, which is like his father to me. He called me from Nigeria. Sir, but you are not, we know that you are the one. These boys, this, and I said to them, I'm not running a charity organization. I invested on him. He ran away with other people because we have little agreement. Ẹni ta kọ́ ní ìkà tó wà ìkà yẹn
ti gbénú
already. So I'm not going to. And I asked them, the project I have with this boy, can you bring any Nigerian boxer out that has made it to the top? Few. He said, no, it's been a long time. I brought the foundation for him. I talked to the Nigerian Boxing Federation. The secretary to the Nigerian Boxing Federation called me, coached me. He said to me, this boy that you want to help, did you ask about his former manager? I said yes. I asked him. He said they are finished. But that was one that has been with him for a long time. He fucked that one up. Do you think it will fuck you up? He said, but before I can prepare any letter to support what you want to do for him, I have to stick with that person. So this man now called that person and asked him, yes, I want if your money come along, but do I have to make money? If I make money, I should remember him. Because me, I live abroad. He lives in Africa. So the kind of content I've got,
he hasn't got it.
So if we are able to get him to the top, we shouldn't forget him. So we started not knowing that the boy. But that is why sometimes your contact is very important. Don't ever joke with your contacts, because you don't know who you are releasing it with. To if you release your contacts, you just to go with it. I can put my picture, my video, my image anywhere on the media. I have nothing to hide. Anybody that call me today in my field, everything I'm doing, they want to pay me, not me to pay them. Because I don't take money from anyone to help them. It's me that invested. There was a time I posted a boy on my status, a football player. More than 10 people wrote me, don't work with that boy, don't work with that boy, don't work with that, don't work with that boy, don't work with that boy. But somebody can be bad to you, but it can be good to me, or you may be able to manage. If the guy fuck me up at the end of the day, so there are things that we just have to know that not that he even fuck me up. He's complaining about somebody that I used to help him, and if I bring this thing to you now, you find a solution. This person can never come to me and talk bad about you because you are the one that helped me for him. So whatever that, so because they didn't help you because of the help me because of, so you can't bargain with me to be fighting you because you are the one that he came to me for help. I use you to help him, and you have issues. You now want to come and report to me, so I mean you can be having issues. I just said no. I will not stay here on the phone talking bad about somebody that gets to where you are. Because of that, I cut my tie with him. God have used me to do my part. So when my friend now called me recently, he won this fight, blah blah blah. Please, because these people that surrounded him, they just want to take the money from him. Because they can't take him abroad, they've not got my contacts, they can't do this. They don't even know how he got this connection. They just knew that he's going to Saudi Arabia. Everybody started watching him. And I said, to God who made me, I don't wish anybody bad. God has used me to rise him, and God will continue helping him, because me too, I'm still looking for help. There was a time the guy just called me in football. He said to me, Ebo, there is one player in national team and he's playing for this club. Can we do this? Can we get those with you?
I make my call because I'm not a stingy man. I call the coach of the medical manager of the club of the team because he gave me players that have helped to take to Chile. So I've helped him before. So when I leave this club, that's why everything goes wrong. Whatever help you are doing for anybody, don't think you are helping them. You are helping yourself. So when this guy came to me and said to me, blah, blah, I said, okay. I called. He has no agents. Really? You sold the ball to Israel over 700,000.
Wow.
700,000 euro. You sold the ball. So sometimes it may not be your club, but good reputation, respect, people will always look for you. Sometimes you don't need to work with your own player.
Yeah.
As I'm talking to you now, I'm working with about 12 players. They are not my player. But where I've got contact, their agent does not have contact there. So they are ready. If I succeeded pushing their players, definitely I've got my commission.
Yeah.
So the job is not that. Sometimes it's how, sorry about my voice, I'm just getting annoyed when you look at when you are trying to rise people and people, it's this one.
It's life.
See what is happening in politics too.
Yeah.
This. See, everything is happening like that.
That's life.
People change.
People betray, people move on, people do whatever, people choose people. They choose themselves.
So for me, and I don't like to pay evil for evil. Because
no need.
Because when you are doing all this movie, I've been in the movie as a mafia as this. You don't even know about the wickedness. It was the script that they taught you do this. So people do it in reality.
Yes.
And you learn bad thing in the movie. You learn bad thing. That is why when you are in Chile or doing an audition, they tell you this is just fiction.
It's not real life.
It's not real life. Even the way you do it now, you think it's dangerous. We even do it. It's going to be more dangerous than. So don't follow what you see on media. All is fiction. So I've got a friend. He told me, we are coaching back. Because I'm still looking for help from God. Maybe if I don't help them, I won't go.
It's true.
I'm telling you, maybe they are the one you must do to get this. There was a boy I'm preaching up and down here. His father is a Nigerian boy. I'm helping them play. So they just told me from Scotland that they need players. You know how many players I took to Scotland from here? I paid the hotel, everything. About 7. But they did not pick any of my players. But the contact I got there, another agent that I met there, he has helped me to push my players to where I don't even expect. Which is my own player from Europe to that club. I took them.
You didn't pick them, but it opened
door for me to know these agents that know that I'm workaholic and I met him. And sometimes don't ever underestimate nobody. This man, he came to me. He's a British guy, very simple way. Me, I always dress like I'm the owner of the world.
President.
So he came to me and talked to me. He said, I like you. You are decent. You look gentleman. I said, yeah, Though when we are there on the field, we always panic because taking players for trial, you are not the only one. This agent, everybody, they came with their own players. So my concentration was you. I'm doing that, trying to give some instruction. So he just came to me, hey, how are you? Fine, we started talking. How are you? I think he started talking about my boys. This one, he said, this one is good, but he said the other 3 boys, they are my own. He started telling me about his own boys too. He now gave me his number. What I'm supposed to do to add him, I didn't. I just I just, he gave me his number.
You put it on your phone, but you didn't say
I didn't even say it. Because I look at him that
this one.
This one okay. This one okay. Because maybe you want to steal my player. Maybe,
You didn't connect with him.
I didn't connect with him. I don't want to have anything to do with him. After 3 days, when we left the hotel, everybody, we are waiting for club to get in touch with us. So the club now wrote me that, we are sorry.
We didn't get any of your boys.
Even we only took one out of 26 players that came. I said, okay. So after a week, he just called me. It's not like this. If I don't know some number, I'm very quiet. He just said, hello. It's me, Mike. I'm sorry, from Scotland. He said my number. I said, that's how
we connected.
And I saved his number. He has bought the plans for me that I make more money on it. He bought a player for me that I cook against big player. So sometimes you think, and today we are good friends. Today, if possible, one of my players will play national team. It is somebody I know through him, but me, I'm in Nigeria. I use my Nigeria connection, and again, make my boy can play national team. Sometimes, like this boxer that ran away to go and the guy he ran to that is working with now. My friend called me that this guy want to meet me. I should please. Up to last week, he said this guy is rich. Is this? He doesn't mean that he has. I said because he didn't do the hard job. He saw the plan on the. He has the money, but doesn't know the contract, doesn't know the road. Because me, I know somebody that can come and pick this boy from Nigeria. I can take him to Mayweather gym because I'm used to the gym. I'm used to Las Vegas. I can walk in anytime, but it's not one day contact. I paid. I traveled. I was there twice before they can
let you in,
receive me. So if you now got it on the platter of gold, think that boxing is very easy because of this boy that run
to you, just like that.
So that my friend said to me, I'm not fighting with them. Tell this boy,
You've left him, he can move on with his life.
His life.
That's interesting. Wow, such a story. Wow, thank you so much for sharing your experience in this industry. It's not an easy industry, it looks like. It seems like it's very shiny on the outside, but on the inside, a lot is going on. A lot.
Recently, I had a conversation with Mike, my friend. He said, Ola, I don't know how you are doing it because you always look happy. He said he has an ex-player, Premiership. He lost his house, he lost his everything, he lost his money. Now he's living in his own house in BQ because of this agency. He's an agent.
Wow.
Players fucked him up. Why am I going to movie industry? Because I'm an actor where I'm coming from. I'm into boxing. I'm into football. So the easiest way where I can put my money and be receiving some while you are waiting for a big one is going to acting. It's going to acting. And what I'm bringing into this industry is exactly what is happening in my own business, football. That is why the name of the title of the movie is called Football Agents.
Okay, so you have a movie. Tell us more about that. You have a movie in the works, or are you still shooting the movie? Is it in the pipeline? Give us a bit more information about this Football Agent movie.
You see, this Football Agent movie is going to include everything that has to be with corruption, relationship, and just say the good and the bad of it.
The good and the bad of it, yeah. Okay. So, what's the status of this movie? Are you on set? Are you planning it? Is it out? Give us more information on when we can look forward to it and where can we watch it?
It's going to be a very big project that part of this movie will be shot in America.
Okay.
Because I used to go to America and I have some partners there.
Yeah.
And part of this movie is going to be shot in Nigeria.
Okay.
So we also looking for sponsorship.
Okay.
We've had some people, they reach out to me that, there was even a guy, he said, you that live abroad, if you want to come in, we have to pay you in naira, but we spend pounds here. And I said to him, if you are really serious about it, if you want to take the whole package, no problem. To be the producer, no problem. Since I'm the main actor, I'm the one that is going to bring the script out, which is no problem. He said, okay, let me talk to a friend. But for me, I rather look for people to work with me to do it. Because if you work as an actor, you get peanuts. You pay as you go. I've worked in many movies. They pay me money, but it's nothing. But if you manage to produce by yourself,
so the money is in the production.
The money is in, you put everything. You put your money. If you put everything by yourself, your own money,
you get all of your returns yourself. Okay. All right. So I take it then that it's still in the pipeline, it's still in the works. Okay, that makes sense. So let's pivot a little bit because you've shared so much with us. You've told us how people can reach you on your Instagram handle. Thank you for that. You also touched briefly that you were married. So have you got kids?
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't like to talk about
your family. Okay, that's okay. We can leave that. So is there anything else that you're working on that you want people, because we're expecting this movie now, Football Agent?
Yes.
What else should we be expecting from you in the future?
I've been doing a lot of pranks.
Okay.
People have been calling me because of my activeness. Let's do this, let's do that, which my pranks are out there.
Okay. So you're in the celeb. Hey!
Yeah, I'm just trying to put our face out there because, like in South America, everybody knows me. But the market is not as big as Nigeria.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. So you've been doing a lot of pranks with known prank people that do pranks.
Yes, skits. I've been a lot of skits with some popular actors.
Okay.
Sometimes they don't even know. They say they saw me that. But gradually, because we have the biggest markets in Africa. As I've said, that I live in so many African countries. Don't be surprised. Everybody watch Nigerian movie.
Yeah, a lot of people like Nigerian movies. I know of.
Even in Caribbean, there was a time I met with a guy. He told me if I can travel down to collaborate with them to do some movies. But they don't like to take the risk. We normally, because they are very tight with money. A Nigerian man can spend money. Well, you can see money will come out. Most of these movies you are looking at, all these actors, they invest their money.
Yeah, you're right.
So most of these pranks I'm doing now is just to put my face
out there, get people to know you, to be aware of you, and all that.
So by the time we introduce the Football Agent movie, it's going to be something fantastic. As well as I'm also trying to give back to the community, trying to organize some football games where I'll bring scouts from Europe to come and scout some players as well. It's part of my project.
Okay, that's really good. So this bringing through. So you're saying you're going to do this in Nigeria?
Yes, of course.
Football games. Okay, all right. So if you are a footballer and you are looking to connect here with Mr. Nojeem, he's giving us his social media handle. So go on there, send him a message like he said. Tell us a bit about yourself. Tell him a bit about yourself. Attach your CV to it, because he said that he will have his team review. They review his inbox regularly. His DM regularly. They would have a look at your CV. If you fit what they're looking for, they will be in touch with you. Okay, so that's that. But thank you so much, Mr. Nojeem, for being on the show. I really appreciate you. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for sharing your experience. You know, I know somebody, or more than, if not anything, one person has learned something today. Definitely. So it's been amazing having you on the show. Before we finish, I'm just going to ask you, we call this section our fire round questions. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions, only 5 of them. So you just give me the answer as it comes to your head. Okay? So I know that you're a Nigerian man and you like your correct Nigerian food. Yeah. So pounded yam or eba? Which one?
Pounded yam.
Okay. Seafood okra or egusi?
Seafood okra.
Hey, correct man. Okay. So I'll ask you again. I'll just pivot to ask you a couple of more questions. Suit or agbada?
Suit.
Okay. Olambe party or quiet dinner?
Quiet dinner.
Okay. That's good. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is really good. It's really good having you on the show. All right. Take care, sir. Goodbye.